only 17 degrees. I went to bed late last night. I was listening to a book and knitting. So I had to take the dogs out to make sure they peed before bed, and the snow was squeaky. It turned out squeaky. This is how we look now. We only got about that 4 inches that I showed you. It got some fine powder on top, but not the big flake stuff that they were saying we would get later in the day. We didn't really get that. So, and our kind neighbors snow blowed our driveway. So, there you go. The sun should help a lot. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I'm having my Queen City coffee black. I think I'm gonna order some of this. Thank you, Celeste. Hey, Papa. Yeah. So, I hope you're having a good morning. I did not want to get out of bed. Well, I went to bed late. I was listening to a Poirot audio book and knitting. I did all the slip stitch part of my heel, and then I thought, I don't know if I'm ready to start the heel turn and all that stuff. I thought, let me wait till earlier in the day, because this was in the evening. So I picked up my Mobius cowl, and I worked on that. And I have to say, I'm really enjoying working on that. And yeah, really enjoying it a lot. I don't know, maybe it'll be an FO when I do my podcast. I'm hoping to do my podcast the first couple days of February because I want to pull the prize winner who gets the 5 Wins Jack prize with picket twine yarn. So we can be twinsies with our socks. But I will work on that, turning that heel today because it's getting late in the year. Well, it must be, let's see, the 29th or the 30th today. Maybe the 30th. Oh, gosh, I only have another week to finish those socks, so I need to get cracking. Well, the only obstacle is the heel because it's new to me. So I will work on that today. Don't really have any other plans other than walking the dogs. It's gonna be cold today. Aura's all tucked in, and her handyman guy came and offered to do her shoveling, so she's all shoveled out and we didn't have to do it, so that was great. And she's all cozy in her house and not planning on going anywhere, so we might stop by after walk. We do have some salad that Dennis made for her. And yeah, I'll give her a call, see how she's doing. And that's it. And craft. I could sweep. I haven't even been telling you every time I sweep. I've been sweeping like every other day. I don't know what's gotten into me. I've also dusted. I dusted. I told you about my dusting. Well, I dusted again since then because Dennis cleaned up around the fireplace, which is full of dirt because the logs have dirt on them and we throw them, you know, and it's a brick step, you know, and then the fireplace. And the dust gets in between the bricks and whatever. So Dennis cleaned that up after I had dusted. Which means I had to dust again. Because I'm sitting here and I'm like, I just dusted. I mean, I had just dusted the day before, so I had to dust again. Once it's clean, you kind of want to keep it clean as long as you can. The rug is, you know, heading downhill, shall we say. But I could sweep. Oh, Lordy, Lou, I am so sorry. And I don't have any unboxing or any cool stuff. I do have snow. I could show you my knitting. You would like that. I'm very happy that I changed. I had done five rows on the heel in the eggplant, but I'm like, now I'm starting over on both of them. So I really love how it looks. I do like a slip stitch. I'm a, you know, slip stitch mosaic kind of girl. So, oh, there you go. Well, that's good. Aren't they cute? And this is the front, so you can see how nice they are. I don't know how I got that good like before, but there you go. So now I'm at the heel turn. I was having trouble keeping track of how many rows. In fact, it doesn't look nearly, I mean, if this is really 60 rows, how can this be 30? But it is. Yeah. I don't know. But it is 30. 14, 15. Well, I'm supposed to be doing 32 at 34. So maybe I'll do a couple more rows before I do my heel turn. It looks a little tight. It's much tighter. Anyway, it's pretty. And I'm really still in love with this picket twine yarn, I must say. And here's my cowl. I'm going great guns on my cowl. Which is very hard to show you because, you know. Isn't it pretty? I really like this pattern too. It's got a little something going, but it's really easy to remember. So anyway, there we go. I don't have a lot. I only have 5 more rows to go on that, maybe. Right? 5 more rows? Maybe 8. Yeah. Some of them are plain, and some of them. Well, none of them are plain, because the plain rows are knit 9, purl 9, knit 9, purl 9, knit 9, purl 9. If you don't like to purl, you're not going to like this pattern. Because half of it is purled. The whole point is, when it's done, it's going to be exactly the same on both sides, which I really like. But if you don't like to purl, you probably won't enjoy it. Word to the wise. So I was listening to Mrs. McGinty's Dead last night for a couple of hours while Dennis said he was going in his room to play on his computer, and so I said okay, and I switched the music off and put on a book, and then 10 minutes later he comes back in and says, I don't feel like playing on the computer. I'm like, he says, I think I'm gonna go take a bath. So he went upstairs and took a bath, and then he read in bed for I don't know how long. But by the time I turned off Mrs. McGinty, it was 2.5 hours, so. So he was up there quite a while by himself. My light was on when I got there, so I thought he was awake, but I'm not sure that he was. But he was by the time I opened the door and started talking to him. I said, why'd you leave the light on? He said, oh, okay, so it wouldn't be dark for you, which was really sweet because he can sleep when the light's on. I can't. Anyway, so I knit last night, and I was, you know, I'm feeling like I'm getting a little bit back in my stride. Although, to be honest, I'm not knitting during the day very much. Not till late afternoon. I'm still on my phone too much. I'm doing good with my Wordle. I haven't missed any. I've been doing it for 2 weeks now. And I only have one that it took me 6 tries. I have one that it took me 3 tries. My biggest number is number 4. I'm number 4, but it took me 5 last night. Wordle is the game where they have a secret 5-letter word, and you have to guess it by putting in 5-letter words, and it tells you if you hit any of the letters, or if any of the letters you put in your word are in their word. And so you narrow it down. But it's really hard when you get to one where you know, like last night, I really had a puzzle for a really long time. And then my 4th word, I got all the letters except the first letter. In my 3rd word, I got all the letters except the first letter. Whatever. Anyway, my 4th try, I got all but the first letter. You know, so it's got those. It's one of those words that there are 5 letters at the beginning that would work, and I just picked the wrong one. But I picked the right one for the next try. But anyway, I did that before I went to bed, because a new one comes at midnight. Anyway, I'm having fun with that. I'm not doing the other website quite so much because I've felt like they're recycling words, which seems very odd. That I would have done it so much that I'm now seeing words that I've had before. So that's no fun. But mostly I'm on Twitter and Instagram a little bit yesterday. I finally posted on Instagram. I'm terrible. Well, I've done it a little bit, but Jerry tagged me in a post of a woman who was posting a picture of her brand new, cute as button German Shepherd puppy named Pearl. And so she hooked us up together, and and she had just posted a picture of her Pearl after getting a bath, and I just said, totally adorable. And she said, is your Pearl sassy? I'm like, oh, we call her, Pearl the rascal dog. And then I looked through my feed I was gonna point her to a picture of Pearl, and the last picture of Pearl I have in my Instagram feed was from last winter. She and Maisie sitting out on the deck in the snow. I'm like, what kind of a mother am I? Of course, I haven't posted any pictures of my granddaughters and stuff, but, that's private stuff. I don't think about Instagram when I'm with them. Apparently, I don't think about it when I'm with my dogs either. Anyway, so that kind of struck me. I guess, well, I've been a little absent from Instagram. I know. Well, when I stopped, when I didn't feel like knitting, I was in a funk. I'm not the only one in a funk. Anyway, so Instagram. So anyway, I posted my socks yesterday, and after I posted, I realized I posted the back because I was so excited about the heel. I posted the back of the sock instead of the front of the sock. The front has all the stuff going on. So I edited and added that. Oops, this is the back of the sock. I'll post the front of the sock soon. Anyway. I didn't want to get out of bed. It was cozy and warm in my bed. Dennis said, don't. Stay in bed. One of these days I might do that. So you might get a little quick live video of me with my mohawk hair in bed. See? I decided today was the day I wasn't getting out of bed. Dennis is going to bring me my phone and my knitting, and a cup of coffee, and I'm staying here. I might get out of bed and go get my stuff, and then come back and get in bed. But the point is, I don't want to get out of bed. One of the things is, and this may be too TMI, but not really. One of the things is that this winter, I've been wearing a just sleeveless cami as my pajamas. I usually wear like a t-shirt and t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt. In past winters, I've worn like a long sleeve t-shirt. I don't like nightgowns, and I don't like things on my legs. But my shoulders would get chilly, and so I would have like a long sleeve t-shirt, and that would be my typical nightwear in the wintertime. In the summertime, it's a tank top. But I've continued to wear my tank tops. I haven't switched to the long sleeve t-shirts that I used to wear, which is surprising to me, but I've been very comfortable. I mean, I have a lot of covers. I like the weight of the covers. And I have, so when I get up, the thought is, oh, I'm toasty warm and comfy in here, but I don't have very much on. And when I get up, I'm going to be cold. I don't want to get out of bed. I think that's part of it. It's just like, oh, this is the downside. I mean, I'm perfectly comfortable when I'm sleeping, but this is the downside because I don't want to get out of bed because it's not cozy and warm out there. Oh, this vlog today has gone downhill fast. Let me tell you. So anyway, I will be knitting. Oh, it's Sunday, so I will be crafting with Christy tonight. And I'm a little behind on my drinks. Because I haven't been doing, I don't do any stitching in between. I haven't been doing stitching in between sessions with her. Which is why when we stopped getting together last year in the summertime, I got so far behind that I gave up on my bookshelf. So maybe I will spend an extra hour today before I get on with her and work on my drinks, on my glasses, and do the temperature parts when I'm with her. Maybe I'll do that. Who knows what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here and go on Twitter as soon as I'm done, after I edit you. You know I am. There's a good chance I'll do this over again because I've been talking for 17 minutes and I haven't said anything. Oh my gosh. Please. Just in case I don't start over. I want you to know that I want you to have a good day. I want you to have a great day. And take good care of yourselves and be careful and stay safe. Stay safe.